Hey guys, so what I'm going to be doing today is I want to vinyl wrap the chrome on the side of the fender here, and I'm going to replace the V8 badges with gloss black V8 badges, which I bought, and I have sprayed them using Rust-Oleum gloss black paint. But in order to do this here, it's going to be much easier to wrap it using 3M wrap. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So these are the items you're going to need. You're going to need some vinyl wrap, and I bought a whole roll of this 3M 2080 wrap on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below where you can actually buy this wrap. And this wrap actually comes with two tools. This is one of them, and this is another one. Now I bought mine from Vivid, and there are many suppliers of this wrap, and I don't know if other suppliers actually supply these tools to go with it, but Vivid supplied these tools along with the wrap. And I bought a 3 by 5 foot wrap rolls. And the reason I actually bought the wrap is because I wanted to delete the chrome on the windows, which I have already done. And that video will be coming out actually after this one, because this one's going to be a lot quicker to edit. But you're going to need a pair of scissors to cut your vinyl. So the first thing I actually want to do is just remove the V8 badges, because they're going to be in the way when I'm trying to wrap. And these little suckers are stuck on there pretty good. Now these I bought on AliExpress, and I must admit they are very, very good quality. They come with a very, very good adhesive on the back, and there's really no chance of them coming off. So I actually bought another set of these, and I sprayed those gloss black. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, you're also going to need some of this knifeless tape that you can also get on Amazon, and this is also by 3M. And this stuff really, really comes in handy when you're doing this job. And what you want to do is put your knifeless tape down first, and I am going to go all the way across to the door and get it down there. You need enough on the edge of the vinyl so that you can pull this sticky green stuff off. And then just make sure you get it all along the edge of the area that you want to wrap. I've already done the other side, and that was my test run for my video. So this is actually how I pulled that one off, and I'm just going to show you guys how to run your knifeless tape so that you can get a nice clean cut, because you don't want too much excess on the edge of this thing. There's really not a lot of room to get the vinyl tucked in behind, and we are going to use a heat gun, so make sure you have a heat gun as well. And I'm just going to leave enough there. Once you put this on, just keep in mind how you put it on. So this one running around here, I put on first, then I did this one running along here, and then I did this one here. Because when you pull your knifeless tape, you have to start with the last one you did and then work your way to the first one that you did. So I will be pulling this one first, then I will be pulling this one over here, and then I will be pulling this one last. I haven't cut a big piece of vinyl, and I don't think it's really necessary to have too big a piece. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just take another piece of vinyl, but I think this is going to be ample for what we want to do. What I love about this 3M vinyl is it is extremely forgiving, and it does have a fantastic bubble release technology in it that allows you to work all those bubbles out. And I'm going to show you how to work the bubbles out from the lettering, because once we heat it up, we're going to use our thumb and press down on each letter to make it stick. But that's going to cause bubbles at the bottom of this chrome piece. So don't tuck in the bottom of your vinyl until you've gotten all the bubbles out, and then you can use your trim tool to, get the bottom piece in. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the heat gun and heat it up, and then I'm going to stick it against the car, and once we've got it stuck on the car, we can do our cutting. So now I'm just going to heat this up, and we don't need to put it on full blast, just heat it up a little bit, and then use your fingers to make sure you press down on the lettering, and I can see the bubbles coming out already. So there we have our Jaguar, which is looking nice now, and it has released all the bubbles from what I can see. And then if you can see that all the bubbles are released, just push down on the edge like that, and then do the top, and now we just carry on heating. And I'm going to start using this tool to get it right to the edge. Don't heat the vinyl up too much, because it's going to create issues with the vinyl pulling away from the body of the car, and we don't want that. And then what you want to do is, once you have it, you know that you are on the body of the car and you've pushed it in, stick that vinyl, the entire thing, just stick it onto the car. Now, the one thing that I've actually forgotten to do is to get the clear protective film off. And don't be an idiot like me and leave it on, because when you heat it up, you don't want this stuff on. And when you get that vinyl stuck on, you can actually see the knifeless tape behind it. You can actually see the little line, the little ridge where it's running, and that is what you want, because that's going to enable a really, really nice cut. Just make sure you get all the bubbles out at the edge, at this edge right here. I'm just going to do this corner. What you want to do is, on the corner, just really press it down and stretch it over the edge, and then flatten it on the straight piece over here, like that. Now I can see with heating it up, there's a bubble there, and I'm just pressing it out with my thumb. Bubbles come out so easy, just using your fingers, actually. And I'm pressing it tight against the body. And now we can do this corner over here. And then we can do the bottom. Now what we're going to do is, we're actually going to stretch it over and under, because we do have this piece over here, and you're going to have to use your finger in order to stretch the vinyl and get it in there. And then you can use your trim tool after that, but just stretch it so that it sticks to the body of the car. Now this like I said, is a 2080 vinyl, and I'm just trying to stretch it right into the corner. And a 2080 vinyl allows you to stretch it a little bit further. If you get a 1080, and I actually ordered 1080, but they sent me 2080, and I was actually happy about that. It worked out very well. Because had I ordered the 1080, or had I received the 1080 that I had actually ordered, I would not have been able to stretch the vinyl as well as I'm actually doing here right now. So using my finger, I'm just going to get it in there, and it's nicely stretched. I'm going to show you guys a close-up of this once I actually have it in and under there. Here's a close-up, and you can see the knifeless tape. You can actually see it underneath the wrap. So you need to make sure you can see that. And it goes all the way through there. And now keeping in mind that this one here was the last one that we put on. This one was the second last one, and this one was, well, the first one. So to pull our knifeless tape, I'm just going to take this one here at the bottom because it's the longest one. It will give me more leverage to work with. Make sure that the vinyl is really stuck on the car here at the start of your knifeless tape. Using your fingers, just pull this green, pull the green sticky stuff off the excess that you've created here, and then tug and pull, and that's cut it. And we can just remove this. That's our excess over there. Now, being the idiot that I am, I started pulling this one first over there. If the actual knife of the tape isn't away from this green stuff, it's going to try and pull the entire thing away from the car. And that's why it's important to try and get a good cut. It's important to get that out, otherwise your vinyl's not going to stick properly. So just pull it out from behind your vinyl. Using this tool, I use a combination of tools actually when I do this, but this one has a nice sharp edge for you to get in there and get that vinyl in and under. And all you do is you just push it in and try and get behind. This chrome strip does move. Just a slight crease on the corner here, which I'm just pressing down with this tool so that it looks nice and round. All I'm doing is I'm just pressing down from the top using this sharp edge tool, and you can actually get it in there. And now I'm just working my way around the front. And in fact, I don't know if you realize, but when I pushed it down like that, the chrome strip moved a little bit away from the car, and that enables you to just get that little bit of excess in there. You've got to just be careful with this sharp one because sometimes it does tend to cut the vinyl, and when I get to this piece here, I prefer to use this blue one because it's more forgiving and it's not as sharp, and it allows you to get it tucked in, and it's malleable. It bends to the shape of the car. It sort of conforms to the shape of the car. Now for the bottom part, we do have to use this And what you've got to do is you have to use the sharp edge to move the vinyl into place, and then using this one I can just get that corner tucked in and under there, and you just need to be patient, keep working at it. So getting to the bottom part here, I just want to make sure my corner is well tucked in, and you can see there it comes away from the car a little bit, so that does help. And you can just get that all tucked in there, get that flat. Just want to wipe it down using some turpentine, because I'm now ready to stick my V8 badges back on the car. And that, guys, is what it looks like now. So I'm sorry the outro has poor sound quality. My mic system battery just died, and right at the end of me filming. But that is how you can actually transform your Jag as well. And as you can see, it's not too difficult to do yourself. And keep your eyes out for the next video that's coming out. It's going to be on doing the wrap on the windows. So, you know, I've already deleted it, but like I said, the video is there's so much video footage that I have to troll through it all. It took 3 days to film it, and I probably have about 6 hours of video that I have to troll through and try and make a 15-minute video. So that's going to be quite a challenge. But keep an eye out for that one. You guys will enjoy it. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the second subscriber rise video. I will be doing that in due course, and that will be coming out. So thank you for your submissions. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Cheers. Bye.